Hey book lovers, we're book lovers for life.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Rebecca.
And today we're going to say like our favorite books from this year. Well, I think the most like obvious ones are like the books that were movies this year, like The Giver, The Maze Runner, and Divergent and stuff. So I think this one is this is the third book in the series, the Lux series. I really like this one. Me and Sarah read this series. I went through it really fast. It's based in the 1800s, and it's like different perspectives of different people. It's really cool how she read it. You want to do the next one?
Yeah. So yeah, same with Sam. Like some of my favorites were Divergent, The Maze Runner, and I didn't read The Giver yet, but it's on my list. Another one of my favorites was the So Close to You series by Rachel Carter, and this one is the third one. It's got a very cool cover. So it is a time travel book, but it was just so well written, and this is by far my favorite series I've ever read. So yeah, I want to name my kid after a character in the book. I have it all planned out. So yeah.
Yeah, that's my all-time favorite series.
I think that's all of our favorite. So if you haven't read it, go read it because it is amazing.
It's semi-popular, but you need to read it.
In the book world, it is. Yeah.
If it's really popular, they'll make a movie out of it, and I'll be very happy.
Oh, they totally should. Who do you think they should cast for Wes? Okay, so Wes is the main guy character. That's
Theo James.
No,
he's too. I don't know. Not.
Someone with dark hair. Does he have dark eyes?
He has black eyes and black hair. Okay, so another series is Eve. This is the second book once.
You stole it.
And you only read Eve so far, haven't you?
Yeah, I haven't read. So the second one is Once, and the third one is Rise. I haven't read those ones yet, but I read the first one, and it's really good.
Me and Sarah read the whole series too, and it's really good. It's about like after the world had been overcome with like a deadly disease, right?
Yeah.
Or anyway, and then most of the population was wiped out. And so most of the world is wasteland. And this girl, she's just like trying to get through all of it and stuff. It's really cool.
So another one of mine was Insignia by S.J. Kincaid, which I don't have with me because it was a library book. So this one,
I have not even heard of this.
It wasn't, I think I just went to the library one day and I just picked it out. A gamer, and it's been a while since I've read it. But they recruited him to this place, and...
There's no spoilers, right? Because I haven't read this yet.
No. So they recruited him to this place through, like, simulations, like good stuff. It's been a while since I've read it. It is a little bit like Divergent. It has kind of that feel. But yeah, it was really good. I whipped through it, and it's a pretty big book, and I read it in, I think, 2 days. So, yeah, that one was really good. I liked it. I just can't remember what it was about, really, so.
Okay, now we're going to talk about this one. The Giver. Man, I just watched the movie. It was awesome. And the book was really... They changed a lot in the movie, though, but I actually didn't really mind it. Because the book is kind of basic, but it's really good. It's about, like, it's in the future, and the world is like, there's communities, there's lots of different ways of life, and one of them is the communities where everything is orderly and everything, and yeah, and the main character, Jonas, he's shown like the truth about how the world really is, and then he escapes, and just all that stuff, and tries to escape that world. He doesn't like it. Anyway, it's good.
Okay, another one of mine is Timeless by Alexandra Monier. And I also don't have that one with me because it was library books.
That's on my list. I'm going to read that next.
Yeah, so it was really good. It was also a time travel book. So...
Why are you keeping these in front of me?
I know, right? I keep eating them too. So this girl, her dad No, that would be a spoiler. Okay.
Yeah. Don't say
It's hard when
anything.
you're sitting next to me. So, okay, there won't be any spoilers. I'm just gonna tell you what it's about. But she finds this necklace, and that can transport her back in time. And she falls in love with this boy way back in time. So it's Sarah's out there. So it's kind of their story about how they make that work. And so yeah, it was really good.
I feel like the time travel books are the best.
That is true. It's true. Like
So
this
good.
one.
I prefer books based in the future or time traveling stuff.
Yeah,
Just weird sci-fi stuff. I prefer those.
I do too.
Next, this is the second book. The first book is called Amber House, and they're going to make a third. Hasn't been made yet, but anyway, there's a story behind this. The mom wrote this part of the book, and then her daughters like helped her finish the rest of the book, and it was just a really cool story. And anyway, it's about time travel, sort of.
Well, the second one.
More like
the
flash
second
from
one is.
Anyway, well, she has like this power to in her special house to see back in the past from like people who used to live in her house, like her family, her like ancestors or whatever. Anyway, it's really good.
This is also the second one because the first one was a library book. But it's the Defiance series by C.J. Redwine. This one, oh my word. This was definitely a close second for my favorite series. So again, great cover. So let's see. The first one was about. It's also kind of hard to explain.
It's not time travel. No, it's based
No.
on the.
It's based in the future, and so every girl has what they call a protector, and it's just whoever watches over them and protects them pretty much. And so her dad was missing, and the boy she fell in love with a few years ago ends up being her protector, and so it's just kind of, yeah, it's really cute.
I don't know what this one's about yet.
So yeah,
It's on my list too.
this one is just really good. I really liked it, and I recommended it to Sarah. She read the whole series, and she really liked it. I haven't read the third one yet, but she said it was really good. So.
Well, another one I don't have written down, or I don't have the book right now, but it's called. First one's called Scarlet. It's about this girl who is in like the what would you call it, like gang or something with Robin Hood.
Gang. Ooh,
It's really good.
why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, I don't know. I think it's like the person who wrote it's like AC something. But anyway, it's she like it's just so good. You just gotta read it, you guys.
And why didn't you tell me about this one?
The next one's called Lady Thief, and it's they're making the third one. I thought they weren't going to, and I was just like dying inside.
Another one I read, it wasn't necessarily my favorite, but I read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and I know like everyone loves this book, but
I think it's because everybody likes it that you don't like it.
maybe I'm just trying to be different. I don't know, but but yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites, but it was really good.
Do you like the book or the movie better?
Well, see, okay, I have a rule. I always have to read the book before I watch the movie, but
Obviously.
that one I ended up going to movies with a friend, and so I ended up watching the movie before I read the book.
And that's why you don't like it. You
Maybe.
messed up.
Real quick. I talked about Divergent. So, yeah, and I thought I didn't really like the movie back when I first watched it, but then I just rented it the other night and watched it again, and they did an amazing job with the movie.
I felt like they did a really good job of filming it. Like, the
They
way
did.
they did, the
Yeah.
perspective, it was great.
It was just, I actually... Now, the Divergent, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with because I loved the first book, but the second and third one definitely were not my favorites. I felt like the second one was kind of a filler.
The
and
second
then-
one is just boring, but the third one, I just don't like it because of how it ends.
Yeah, there's quite a plot twist at the end, and I think
But
that's
for
maybe
anybody
why I
who's
didn't
read
like
the
it.
series, you have to read the... What's it called? It's
The
like...
Four,
yeah.
the novella.
I'm reading that right now, and it's really good. We really should read it.
Yeah, I probably should. But yeah, anyways, I loved the first book, and I really loved the movie. So, yeah. And although I felt like Theo James was way too old to play 4. I don't know. Was that
True.
just me?
Well, he was 18, and in real life he's like 26 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Actually, Dylan O'Brien could definitely pass for a 16-year-old. But, yeah, so The Maze Runner, you guys know, this one is also,
I mean,
one of my
that's
favorite
gotta
series.
be like
that's way up there. Really close to So Close to You.
probably third for me, maybe.
Yeah, this is probably my second favorite series. Yeah. I'm on the second book for The Maze Runner, which is The Scorched Trials.
I finished all of them. So did Sarah. It was really good.
We're currently watching the movie. We're like halfway through because we started last night. But we didn't finish it. So they changed quite a bit in the movie so far. But I think it's good.
Yeah. It was good.
What did you think? How they picked what did you think of Dylan O'Brien for Thomas?
I think he did it pretty well.
Yeah,
he's,
I thought so too.
He's a pretty good actor.
So definitely my favorite is So Close to You. That's probably my all-time favorite.
I forgot one.
Ooh.
Okay,
Here.
The Kiss of Deception.
Oh my word.
It is so good.
She texted me when she's finished it. She's like, you have
That's
to read
my
it.
second favorite series. Man.
They're making the one this year, right? The second one?
Yeah, it's a newer series, and they came up with the author or whatever, wrote the book last year. It's so good. It's really long, though. I think it's like 400 something pages. It's
Yep.
so good. The
Yeah.
best.
The reason I haven't read that one yet is because apparently there was a huge plot twist at the end. And
Oh, man.
and the second one...
You won't be able to see it coming. It is...
The second one comes out this year, so I didn't want to read it and then have this huge gap in between the first and the second one. So that's the only reason I haven't read it. But she's been telling me so
Yeah,
about
I
it.
might have to read it again because I have a huge gap and I completely forgot what was happening. The Selection. Man, I can't believe I forgot that.
I
Selection
haven't read
is
that one yet.
really good. She hasn't read it, but me and Sarah have, and it is really, really, really good. It's based in the future. It's after World War IV or something, and
Ooh, it's in the future.
yeah, and the United States is called, what is it called? Sarah, what's the United States called in the Selection?
United States of China? No.
No.
From China.
No.
It's starts with the I. Ilsil or something. Anyway, and they call the United States something else, and all the countries have different leaders and everything now. And the United States is actually run by a king, and they have a prince, and he has a competition for girls to be his wife. And yeah, that's why it's called The Selection, because he selects a wife. It's really good. And they're coming up with new books. I think a fourth one.
Oh.
About... Yeah, I don't want to tell you because that might spoil it. I can't believe I forgot that! Okay, we read this in the first of the year, but it's a Christian series, and it's a twist on the fairy tales. First one's Sleeping Beauty, the next one's Beauty and the Beast. Then, what is it? Snow White, and then Cinderella. It's so good. It's, they're all conjoined except for the second one, but it's really, really good.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. Also,
Let us know what your favorite book was.
yeah. And also subscribe to our channel. The button's right down there.
You
And
can also follow us on Pinterest. That'll be in the description box. You can see where.
boss.
I
It'll be
said
in the description
box.
box. The links will be in the description box. And oh yes, feel free to comment and share this video.
Don't run away from the truth.
I thought this one was Y.
Prince Maxon. I know his name. E.S.
Washington sign your daughter's
Princess. Princess what? O. F. Princess of.
Oh, Princess of the
T.
Midnight Ball.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
Got it right.
Wow, you're getting up there. It's breathing silently. It's fairy tales, but they're twisted, and they're all conjoined.
Ooh. 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 Speaking of that, sorry, I'm really excited. Who wants to see Into the Woods?
Oh man, so bad, so bad, so bad.
I want to
We were gonna watch it on Christmas and we didn't.
just sign to us again.
You don't know? It's like ill something. Illasia.
I feel like I'm missing a ton of books that I've really liked this year. I just can't think of them. You need to write down the author for me. So,
Ooh, macaroni's done. Okay, anyway.
so random.
Yeah, but
Christmas colored M&Ms, right?
okay, you do the intro, that's fine.
Okay.